have you ever felt like you're just spinning your wheels? You're putting in all the work, but you're just not getting the results? Well, today we're going to dive into something called Shani Jaap. It's a really deep spiritual practice that's all about our karma and, well, cosmic justice. We're going to uncover what it's really about and why doing it in the ancient sacred city of Kashi is seen as being unbelievably powerful.
Okay, so let's just jump right in with a really fundamental question. When we hear the name Lord Shani, a lot of us feel a little bit of fear, right? We think of hardship and punishment. But is that the whole story? Or is he playing a much deeper role, maybe as the ultimate impartial judge of our actions, of our karma?
To really answer that, we've got to get to the heart of who Shani Dev truly is. It's time to move past some of those common fears and really understand what the scriptures have to say. So it's really easy to see Shani's influence as this sudden, chaotic thing that brings instability into our lives. That's definitely the common perception. But when you look at the scriptural truth, you get a totally different picture. His job isn't to punish, it's to judge karma. He doesn't act suddenly. He's methodical, teaching us discipline over a long period of time. And all of that discipline, well, that's what creates real, lasting stability.
So how does this actually feel in real life? Well, if you're in a phase where your hard work just isn't paying off, or you're facing delay after delay in your career, maybe there's financial strain, or just this deep feeling of loneliness and exhaustion, these are often seen as the classic signs of a disturbed or challenging Shani influence in your astrological chart. Okay, so if those are the challenges, what can we do about it? What's the solution? Well, that brings us right to a practice that's specifically designed to address these karmic imbalances. And that's the Shani Jaap.
And here's a super important shift in how we think about this. Shani Jaap isn't about trying to please some angry god because you're scared. Not at all. It's actually a spiritual practice that's all about understanding your own karma and accepting the lessons that you're meant to learn right now.
At the absolute core of this practice is this incredibly powerful mantra, Om Sham Shani Sharaya Nama. The vibration of this mantra is specifically meant to help balance out those karmic debts, dial down the mental pressure, and help you grow that patience and stability that Shani wants to teach us in the first place.
And look at this. The results of the practice line up perfectly with the challenges we just talked about. It can help bring balance during those tough astrological periods, encourage slow and steady progress, and cut down on obstacles, all while building that mental strength you need to handle life's responsibilities with a real sense of direction.
This is such an important point. Shani Jaap is not some magic wand you wave to change your fate. It's better to think of it as a tool that empowers you to improve your karma, your actions, and that, in turn, is what influences the results you get. It puts the power right back in your own hands.
All right, now let's add another really powerful layer to all of this. Why is it believed that performing a Shani Jaap in one very specific, ancient city, Kashi, which you might know as Varanasi, makes it so much more effective?
I mean, what is it about this one particular place that makes it the ultimate spot for this kind of karmic work? Well, the answer is pretty amazing. It lies in this unique spiritual meeting point, a convergence of powerful cosmic energies that you just don't find anywhere else. See, in Kashi, three huge forces come together. First, you've got Lord Shiva, the supreme lord of time itself. Then you have Shani, who is the agent of both time and karma. And then you have the land of Kashi itself, which is known as the land of liberation, or Moksha Kshetra. When you get those three aligned in one place, the spiritual impact is just off the charts.
And the result is a total transformation. They say the energy of Kashi actually changes Shani's stern, disciplinary vibe. That harshness kind of melts away and becomes pure justice. And his challenging influence, it becomes a protective force that's there to guide you, not just to test you. The karmic weight just feels lighter there. Okay, this all sounds absolutely incredible, but let's be realistic. What if you can't just pack a bag and travel to Kashi? For a lot of people, that's just not possible. So let's look at how ancient tradition is actually meeting modern tech to close that physical gap.
Because people know this is a challenge, technology is now being used to connect people from literally anywhere in the world with the sacred rituals of Kashi performed by real, authentic Vedic pundits. Now, the key that makes this remote connection work is a really ancient concept called sankalp. The easiest way to think about it is like this. It's your personal spiritual address. During the ritual, the priest will actually say your name, your lineage, and your specific intention. And this dedicates the entire energy of that ritual just to you.
It's a lot like tuning a radio to a very specific station.
The Sankalp tunes the spiritual energy of all those mantras to your unique frequency. That ensures all the positive effects come directly to you, no matter where you are in the world. Your intentional presence becomes way more important than your physical one.
So, it's really important to get this. This isn't just about watching a live stream of a ceremony. The technology here is being used to create an Adhyatmic Setu, a spiritual bridge. It's connecting your devotion and your intention directly with the priest in Kashi, creating this perfect, seamless, energetic link.
The process itself is designed to be a complete circle. So first, the Sankalp is made, live, in your name. Then the entire Shani Jaap is performed for you by experienced pundits. And finally, to complete that energetic circuit, prasad, the blessed offerings from the ritual, are physically mailed to your home. It makes the whole experience tangible and brings that sacred energy right to you.
All right, so we've looked at the what, the why, and the how. The last big question is, who is this for? Who really stands to benefit the most from doing a Shani Jaap, especially one that's connected to the incredible power of Kashi?
You might notice that this list looks pretty familiar. It basically mirrors all the challenges we talked about right at the beginning. So if you're in a tough astrological cycle like Sati Sati, if your career feels totally stuck, if you're under constant mental pressure, or you just feel like you need more discipline and stability in your life, then this practice is specifically designed to help you navigate all of that.
And I think this is the most important thing to remember. The whole point of Shani's influence isn't to break you, it's to forge you into someone stronger. And when that process takes place in the sacred energy of Kashi, it's not about punishment anymore, it's about getting direction. Shani doesn't just give you the test, he shows you the path forward.
Become part of our family today. Subscribe to Varanasi Divine Services and connect with the energy